Hello and welcome to another video in this K6 series for the Raster Test channel. Until now we have seen a lot about K6, however there's one thing which we didn't cover from the basics, and that is how can we make sure that everything that we did works? How can we make sure that we have no issues, no errors, no problem? Well, for that I'm going to show you how we can use the AAA approach. AAA stands for arrange, act, and then assert, and how you can structure your case 6 tests to follow this approach and then to see if you have any checks that fail, any issues. But enough with the talking, let's create. So we're going to start off with a really simple case 6 test, which we've seen in previous videos. So we just do a get on this endpoint and we added also a sleep. Now, in order to do a check, we actually would need to import also, besides sleep, we need to import check from K6. And then we can, if we want, we can write and we can use it right here. Now, how do we do a check? So on the one hand, we need to give it a parameter that we're going to check against. And that parameter is going to actually be this request right here in our case. So let's save this into a constant, and let's say this is a request. Let's just do, we can actually do request. And now in our check, we're going to open the parentheses and we're going to say request, or request from there. And we're going to give it first some text. So is this status, let's say, I don't know, because we're checking the response. Let's see 201, because 201 is not really good. So that's why I want to check it. And after that, we're going to write a parameter like r, and we're going to use an error function. Go to r dot status, because we want to check the status, and we want to check if the status is 201. And of course, if I can type, it's going to be even better. Okay, and one comma right here, and we should have everything correct from a syntax point of view. Let's see if we run this. So we can do K6 or run, and these checks are in actually do cd checks, and we do K6 run. We're going to do the check response.js. Make it a little bit bigger. And oh, so the status was not 201. So let's change this status 201 to a 200. And let's just run it again. And in this case, if we go, oh, let's make it a little bit bigger. Our test has passed, and in this case it will fail as well because I didn't write the word status correctly. Okay, now let's do it. This is what happens when you do live coding, more or less. So there we have it. So our check is correct. What is not correct is the text. So we need to change this from 201 to 200. And then if we run it again, we should have it correctly. Let's see. Yes, perfect. Now, besides being able to check status codes, which are very important because you do not want to have a 500 as a response, or 401, 403, and so forth. One other important check that you want to do is on the body side. And in the body side, I'm going to also explain to you what I meant with the AAA. So again, here we have the same structure. So in the first part, we're basically doing the setup. So again, here checks. In the second part, we're performing the action, and in the third one, so let's do, we do here constant, and we do because we want to check the body, we can do body, and then we do check, and in the check we do body, and let's enter here checking body text. Okay, and again the error function, not the error, the arrow function, and there we check for body, though I don't think it was very let's see and let's see includes, what should it include? I don't know. Let's see if it includes load testing. I need to double check this. So if I open this web page right here, then this is the web page that we have open. So it should include, okay, let's just copy everything, collection of simple web page. Okay, perfect. So let's see if it includes everything. Okay. So in the checks, we do case 6, run, and we want to do the check body. And if we did everything correctly, we should have a check that passes. But if we change this, raster test, then our check should fail. So as you can see, the actual test ran, right? I mean, case 6 opened the URL. That's not a problem, but the check itself failed. Good. It's always good when a check or a test fails, then you know you need to have a look and maybe something needs amending. Another thing that is important, or that I want to show you in this video in regards to checks, is the fact that you can do multiple checks. So again, we're starting with a fresh file. As always, do not worry, all the code is in the GitHub repository, so you can either follow along now or have a look later at the video and at the GitHub repository. So let's see, what do we want to check? Let's see, we do again const, let's do multiple, and we do check, we check the multiple, and on the one hand, the first check, let's check the status, is status 200. Dot status, in this case I'm going to write it correctly, triple equals and 200. Oops. Okie dokie. Let me just copy this one, and we can do another is status. Let's just do not 500. That should pass. And if we do another one with a different one, so let's do body is large, something like this. And here we do air dot body, and we can check its length, and we can say the length is bigger than this number of characters. Let's see, maybe it will fail. I don't know. So again, we are here, we do case 6, run multiple checks. So the test itself should run correctly. Perfect. Let's see how many of the checks actually failed. Okay, so it seems the body isn't that large. Let's do, I don't know, 10,000. And if we run it again, all of our checks have passed. And there you have it. This is how you can do checks in case 6. Now there's one more video which we're going to do from, let's say, beginner point of view, and then we're going to go into a little bit more advanced stuff. As always, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, do not forget to rest and test. Have a good one, and bye bye.